Good evening, or good evening. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Whack-A-Mole Wednesday. Whenstheday. Well, he's the sugar daddy to his country, but we're the sugar daddy to his country. Kevin and Dan were supposed to be here today, but I don't think Kevin's showing up, so it's going to be just Dan showing up today, I think. Joe's kickback man, you're right. I still haven't gotten a haircut. I'm going to get it done today. I was out cleaning the shed yesterday, so my little plastic 7x7 shed. I took all the stuff out of it. Man, that thing had a lot of stuff in it. I rearranged a bunch of stuff, put some other stuff in the big shed. Now you can walk in there. There's plenty of room. Got the two portable air conditioners in there. A pretty girl. I know. What are you doing? Huh? No, we don't do that. Come here. Get up here. Come on. Come on. No. Well, we better start singing Canada then, shouldn't we? My condolences for your loss there, Amish. Canadian politician. I know how much you love Canada. Not Rod Stewart, Ron Stewart. Yeah. Anyways, I was busy yesterday. Yesterday morning, I cleaned a bunch of potatoes, cubed them all up, and I cut up a couple of onions, and I fried potatoes and onions for breakfast yesterday. That was tasty. Damn straight. We had that for breakfast. And then I watched a little bit of the news. I went outside, cleaned the shed, got done with that, put the new doorbell on, the switch. Thought that was enough. Oh, and I did dishes yesterday. I thought that was enough for the day. Went to the city council meeting Monday night. Good morning, Vic Steve. Now, I went to the city council meeting 3 weeks ago, and they were talking about, you know, buying a translation system for $8,500. And I voiced my opinion on that. I said, we don't need a translation system for $8,500. There's a lot of things we can buy for $8,500 that would be better suited for this country, or for the city. And then I voiced my opinion. Why do we need a translator anyways? How do these people get around? How do they drive from one place to another in this city without a translator? How do they? If they can't speak English, how can they read English? All the street signs are in English. All the road signs are in English. The name of the street, stop, yield, left turn, right turn, it's all in English. So how do they manage traveling without knowing English? Something ain't jiving here. That's what I said. Let them learn English. If they're here legally, they're supposed to learn the English to begin with in order to get their citizenship. So, anyways, I was there Monday, and they had a translator board up there, and it is Google. So I don't think it costs nothing. They got Google translating for them, Spanish. So that's fine. They had this Sam Buford Woodworking Institute has a tech center up here, and they get people from all over the world to come over and learn woodworking. And they do woodworking several different ways. They do modern, and then the old ways. In fact, they built some trusses for the Notre Dame Cathedral, the one that burnt down a few years ago. I know they still don't learn English. So, anyways, they built some trusses for the Notre Dame Cathedral, which I thought was pretty impressive. But right now, they only get like 20 to 25 students a year graduate. So, and they want to expand. So, in order to expand, they need more ground. So they're looking for the city to sell them some property. They want 40 acres from the city, with another 40 acres as an option. 18.75 acres of it is woods, and the rest of the first 40 acres is farmland. They're willing to give the city $1 for the 18.75 acres. It's 57 here, Amish, 57 degrees. No, they're not Chinese. Anyways, and then they were going to set up a price for the farmland. Well, the city administrator said years ago that farmland was worth $20,000 an acre, but I don't know what it's worth now because it's city property. So they're asking the city. This guy did like a 30-minute presentation, which I thought was pretty good. So the city council asked a bunch of questions, but they forgot one very important question. they forgot to include all the taxpayers from this city in it. Now, I got up there because, they wanted to hear some opinions from us after everything was said and done. I said, well, I'd like to, if you guys are going to do what you're going to do anyways, it doesn't matter. We've already seen that before. We can tell you no. Everybody in here can say no, and then you'll vote it yes on it anyways. So it doesn't matter what we say. But I'd like to say this. I believe if you're going to give them what they want, we had to at least get 15% of the enrollment has to come from this city. If they can't fulfill 15% of the enrollment from this city, they have to at least get, whatever they can from the city, and then they can finish filling the seats. So, it's no more than right, being that we're the ones giving up the most. I know, I'm a troublemaker. Well, after I sat down, another person got up and spoke. And then another woman got up. And I couldn't hear what she was saying, but I was looking up on the screen. And I seen my name up on the screen. And then she started talking, and it was all in Spanish. So it didn't translate it from Spanish to English. They translated from English to Spanish, but it did not translate from Spanish to English. And she went on for about 2 minutes before she sat down. So I said, well, that thing is working great. I didn't get to see what she had to say about me. One of the councilwomen says, you have to be quiet. I thought, well, F you, bitch. Excuse my language, but hey, if you're going to talk about me, at least say something that I can understand. So it's supposed to have come out yesterday on YouTube, and it hasn't come out yet. So I'm waiting for it to come out. Yeah, she gave me the enchilada. I can tell you that one of the board members, city council members, sent me the thing, part of the translation, but I didn't get all of it because she went on for 2 minutes, okay, speaking. Now, this is what they sent me. It says, good evening. This is aimed at the Hispanic community who lives in the city of Adrian and the surroundings of Los Salinas, which is Saline. Dear Mexican citizens, the Consulate of Mexico in Detroit, Michigan is in the city of Adrian and is offering services called Consulate on Wheels. This service begins today and will be here until October 25th. The Consulate on Wheels is located at Holly Farms Parish, St. Mary's Campus in Adrian, and the address is 305 Division Street. Make an appointment. Call 1-424-309-0009 or send a message on WhatsApp or visit the website. My consulate point, Sir Point, Government Point 1010. This line translated the last during the session. This is the best translation I could pull. Thanks to Father Mike Newman and Mrs. Rocco Vasquez for making this service available to the community. Now, that didn't take me 2 minutes to say that, and she was rambling off a lot faster than what I could talk. Don't open it. That's right. I know. That's what I'm waiting for is the transcript. So, what I have an idea is and this is what I wrote them. This is what I wrote him. So thank you, Bob, but this was edited drastically. The version you sent me doesn't mention me in it. The young lady started out by mentioning me in her speech and went on for 2 minutes. It took me 30 seconds to read it. There's a lot missing. I'm waiting for the YouTube version to come out. Thanks, Bob, again, and I will try not to be a pain in the ass. I hate seeing our tax dollars wasted and watching people waste it. I believe anytime there is city property for sale, it should be brought up in advance, given proper time to research it. What if somebody comes in and puts a bid on that property for more money? Is the city going to turn it down? I'm going to move to Pennsylvania. And I did get your email. I'd seen it this morning around 3 o'clock or whatever. We got a fly or something? Spider. Bendejo. That's right. Yeah. Chingala. Got an ad coming up in 55 seconds. I love it there. Who's the guy that Uncle Joe keeps saying he whipped? Would take behind? Hold on a minute. There's a pirate out there. Here comes the cat. She's coming.
Well, it's on the ceiling. I'm not tall enough. Okay. I'm not going to up there. Oh, and
Damn thing was a tarantula. Now I'm moving to Hayward, California. What?
What? Wanna go there?
It was a tarantula. It was hairy and ooey and ee.
Alright.
Yeah. It is in demand. So, every once in a while we'll get a couple of spiders in here. The cat loves them. She'll see a spider and she'll chase it down. Delicacy, I think. Oh yeah, she'll eat if she'll sit there. We don't get too many flies in here, but if there's a fly in here, she'll chase that thing down until she catches it, and she makes short work of it. Yeah, I think Spirit. She has um, domination. Let's put it that way. She doesn't want anything in this house other than her. Now, when we had the two dogs here, she took all she could take until about the last day. Then on the last day, she actually got up on the petition. And we had separating the living room from the rest of the house we had the dogs in the living room. And Spirit had the rest of the house to herself. And on the last day, Spirit got up on the petition. And she was perched up there, and them dogs was looking at her. And I think she was looking on, thinking about which one was the best one to go down there and whip first. Because we had an English bulldog, and then a little teacup Yorkie. Now, Spirit is twice the size of the teacup Yorkie. So I was thinking she was probably going to go after the English bulldog first, whip his ass, get him out of the way, and then take care of the teacup. Box elder bugs, I've dealt with those for years. You know how you get rid of box elder bugs, don't you? You climb up into the Y of a box elder tree and you put a bar of soap up there. And every time it rains, that bar of soap, you can take a garden hose and wet it down or whatever. But the bar of soap will come down the tree, down the wire of the tree, and all the way around the tree, and it'll start getting rid of the box elder bugs. I don't have to worry about cockroaches. Well, we've been outbid on the washer and the dryer. So tomorrow, um, Irish Springs, that's right. Tomorrow after the live stream, me and Kathy are going up to, Kathy and I, excuse me, Kathy and I are going to an estate auction up in Manchester. They have a washer and dryer there. We're going to look at it. The dryer is electric. It's not really what I want, but I have electric hookup for a dryer downstairs too, so it really doesn't make a difference. Close. Anyways, we're going to look at them, and if it's something that she's interested in, we'll bid on them. You know, if it's not something she's not interested in, I guess we're not going to bid on them. And then I'll just come home and I'll put a bigger bid on these. So. Pretty girl. Come here. Yeah. I gotta get my pronouns right. Right. Shots, shots, everybody, shots, shots, everybody, shots, everybody, shots, shots, everybody, shots, 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 everybody, shots, shots. It's Water Glass Wednesday. 4 shots. Atomically tuned, yeah. Oh, let's see. That's the washer and dryer that we're going to go up and look at. It's an older model, and that's what I want. The newer ones, they don't last with a damn. So I go up there and look, see what it looks like. It's water glass Wednesday square table. And they are Whirlpool, which makes they are a good brand. Well, yeah, coming up in 55 seconds. About a month ago, I could have bought an electric washer and dryer together. I probably I called Kathy and told her about it, and I should have bought it. It was at the same auction where I bought the portable air conditioner, and I should have bought that. I should have bid on that and bought that. Because it's just me and her and Cody, and he'll probably be moving out after he graduates or whatever. So if he finds a, gets a job and finds a place or whatever. So, but it's a small washing machine and dryer, so it only holds like 10 or 12 pounds of clothes at a time. So a pair of pants and a shirt and whatever. But so, anyways, I should have bought that. Um, they claimed that it come out of a camper and it only been used like 4 or 5 times, and they sold the camper and they forgot to put it in the camper when they sold it. So yeah, missing their liquor. The other night, she's been staying out because the grandkids haven't been here. Canadian Bacon, the movie, yeah. Um, so the other night I was watching. The other day I was watching the Ring to see what went on in the middle of the night, and this cat comes walking up to the steps. He gets up like the second step and stops. Well, about 10 minutes later, that same cat comes walking up and gets all the way up to the top steps. And just about when he gets up to the top steps, you can see a pair of yellow eyes looking out the window or the glass patio doors right here. She evidently was paying attention to the cat that was coming up. Oh yeah, she's a watch kitty. I know she ain't gonna be staying out tonight. Kids are gonna be here tonight, so she'll be in tonight. But I woke up this morning at like 3 o'clock, and she was laying on her back, and she was right here, laying on her back, had her legs up like this. Well, how come they're gonna vote 2.8 million votes? Oh, pumpkin. Yeah. No, no. You. I'll beat the living shit out of you next time. Inflation, yeah. Hmm. She broke the skin. I don't know what went into her. She was laying over there. I just reached down there and she went, right into me. Yeah, they can all vote again on the 5th. Well, did you vote it already? Yeah, but it was by mail. Oh, okay. You're okay then. You just can't vote by mail twice. Yeah. What'd you do? Give her money? Did you offer her something to come in and do that? To attack me? She heard you. That she was going in the cage. Yeah, Combo took the day off. I got this text message at 11:15 last night. Now, I don't know why they're calling me Amanda, but hi, Amanda. My name is Jackie, and I'm a lifelong Republican, a former 2-time Trump voter in Michigan. I will not be voting for Trump in 2024 because of the insurrection on January 6th. It was heartbreaking. It was earth shattering. Reply stop to end, paid for by the Republicans' Accountability Pact. So I replied back. The first letter starts with an F. And then the last letter of the first word starts with a C. And then the first letter of the second word starts with an O. And then the last letter of the second word starts with an F. Yeah. No, I haven't seen her, have you? Let's see. I have to go to the little boy's room, so I'm going to leave you with this. You'll find it riveting. Hi, everybody. Dog 63 here. This is going to be a cooking video. It's going to be my take on sausage gravy. Now, I'm not going to do it traditionally, with the flour and milk and the sausage grease, the drippings, or whatever you want to call it. It's going to be my take on it. I'm going to use cream of mushroom soup. I'm going to fry up my sausage. Then I'm going to add the soup mixture in there and just a very little bit of water. And when we're all done, hopefully it'll look like something that you can eat. So I'm going to pause this video back and forth until I'm done with this. Okay, right there is 26 ounces of scrambled up pork sausage. There's all the sausage drippings in the pan. I'm now going to fry some sliced potatoes in that grease. I'm going to pull them out of there, and then I'm going to make the gravy. Now that's the potatoes frying. They're almost done. Them things look delicious, don't they? Got a little onion in them, salt, pepper, a little garlic powder. I'll get them done. Then I'll take them out. And I'll put them in a bowl. And then I'll start making the sausage gravy. Just about ready to put the biscuits in the oven. I've been working hard, really hard, to roll out the biscuit dough and make biscuits, if you know what I mean. Been working really hard for that biscuit stuff. It's a lot of work. Flour, kneading, and cutting, and rolling. But I persevered, and I decided I would make you guys some homemade biscuits. Yep, homemade biscuits. Okay. Homemade biscuits from scratch. See, from scratch. Homemade biscuits from scratch. There's those scratch-made biscuits getting ready to be put in the oven. Look how good they turned out. Wait till they get done baking. Here's my take on sausage gravy. This isn't how I normally make it, but I was talking to my wife last night about it, and I said, I think this will make it pretty good. So, it's nice and thick. I'm going to thin it down just a little bit. I didn't put all the sausage in it. I still have plenty of sausage left. But it will be good, I believe. Like I'm saying, this is not how you really make it. But if you really want to make, sausage gravy and biscuits or whatever, so far I've fried potatoes, the sausage, and made the gravy, and put biscuits in the oven, and it's been 20 minutes. So if you want a fast breakfast, I don't think you can get much faster than this. It takes longer to get breakfast out of McDonald's, I think, out of their window than what it's taking to make me or making this. But biscuits will be done in about 14 minutes. And I'm going to shut the gravy off. Let that, well, I ain't gonna really shut it off. I'm going to put it on simmer. And just let it sit there and stay warm until the biscuits are done. I might add a little more sausage to it. Yeah, that'll work. I added more sausage. I turned it down on low. And this is one of them glass tops, so it stays hot for a long time. I'm actually going to shut it off here in a second. And it'll stay hot for another 20 minutes. That's the bad thing about it. You know, you just can't, it doesn't cool down like a gas range does, or electric burner. Electric burner in about 5 minutes will be cool enough to touch. This isn't. Looks pretty damn tasty to me. Take a taste of it, see what it tastes like. See if I have to add anything. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? Maybe some more pepper. It does have a salty flavor to it because of the. When I cooked the potatoes, I put salt in it, but the sausage had a lot of salt in it too. But some pepper, that'll help cure it. I was going to chop up an onion and put in it, but I've got onions in the potatoes. So, by the way, that's what they look like now. Don't those look yummy? Yes, they do. I'll bring you back as soon as I get the biscuits out of the oven, and I'll show you what my breakfast is going to look like. Here's those scratch-made biscuits. Don't they look delicious? There's the gravy. And that's what my breakfast is going to be. A scoop of eggs, one biscuit cut in half. And that biscuit is not, or that gravy is nice and thick. Look at that. Just like Mama used to make. Just like Mom used to make. That's so damn good you'd slap your Grammy. I think you would. Yes, you would. Hey, this is Iron Dog 63 saying thank you for being a subscriber. If you are a subscriber, if you're not a subscriber, please like and subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, that's fine. Just watch my videos and like. It really does help. And as always, God bless and have a good day. Thank you so much.
Didn't that look delicious? Yeah, it needed pepper. I'll tell you what. We make scallop potatoes. I've made homemade scallop potatoes using cream of mushroom soup instead of the bechamel sauce that you make for the white sauce for it. Works just as good, and it's even better tasting. So. Well, gratin potatoes is with cheese. Scallop potatoes isn't. So, unless you buy it from Aldi's, then scallop potatoes is with cheese, and the gratin potatoes is with cheese. It's the same thing. It's just different names. Yeah. But the Aldi scallop potatoes or the gratin potatoes are great, man. I love them. And when we buy them by the case. So. I know. It's the same thing. Nobody cares. Bake them. Use the hot pot that we got to boil water for the dehydrated potatoes. You measure out the water. You put, you do your packages and stuff like that. If you're making it by the box. I've made it fresh. And I've layered in potatoes, sliced potatoes, and then onions, and then I poured in, cream of mushroom soup in between them, and did it that way, and that turned out fantastic. Yeah, pork chops with scalloped potatoes is good. Now, Cody, he loves gratin potatoes or scalloped potatoes. He loves them. And I usually throw in either ham or bacon when I make it. And I'll make 2 pans of it. One I'll put onions in and bacon, and the other one I'll just put bacon in. Because I don't think it's a gratin potatoes or scalloped potatoes without onions in it, but I don't mind green bean casserole if it's made right. Yeah, people that do it several different variations. They put cream cheese in it and then sour cream and all that. No, I don't like it that way. My idea of green bean casserole is put some green beans in a bowl, dump some cream of mushroom soup in there, and coat it with some. You can either crunch up some crackers on the top and then put some onions on top of that, some dried onions. I don't think I've ever had Italian green beans. Maybe you mean the canned ones you buy at the store? Better check that. I think it's still making.
I'm not thinking of that.
Okay. Yeah. Anyways, I was in the bathroom. I took some peroxide and I washed out my bite marks from the kitty cat. But she broke the skin in 2 places. So we're going to have us a little sit down chat here in a little bit. I did that yesterday. I did, I don't know, 6 potatoes, I think. Scrubbed them up real good, cut them in chunks, and then I put them in the dicer and diced them up. Diced up a couple of onions
When did you like that?
a little bit ago.
Why?
I don't know. Just,
Well, that's not so expensive.
yeah. Um, then I fried it all together, and that's what we had for breakfast yesterday, fried potatoes and onions. Can't afford eggs, they're too damn high. I bought chicken fried steak from Monahan's,
That was done.
and that didn't turn out very good. I bought chicken fried steak from Sam's, and that wasn't very good either. I think I'm done eating chicken fried steak. Maybe chicken fried chicken, maybe, but not chicken fried steak. The last 3 dozen I bought was $18 at Walmart. Five dozen, excuse me, 5 dozen. 60 eggs. Well, 3 dozen, that's $5 a dozen. That ain't a good price. They are $3.89 or $4 a dozen here now. No, I didn't get quail eggs. I can get all the quail eggs I want.
Down that.
Oh, not anymore. I can't.
Now he's going to give you anything.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
no, because he turned it. You don't even collect them.
Huh?
You don't even collect them. He makes some, puts them in the incubator.
Yeah. He's been the oldest. He's raising quails, and they're laying eggs, and he's been putting them in the incubator and hatching them out. What? You still want on it?
Turpin. Why? What'd you do to it?
I just added some to it. I always do. It should be done by now. I didn't fill the pot up because the pot had stuff in it already. It had some coffee in it already. Yeah. If you took an old egg scale and you put the eggs on it today, the large would come up as a medium right now on the old egg scale. I won't say pitiful. Yeah. There you go, using them big words again. I bet you didn't know I could pronounce, enunciate.
Yeah, man.
It's okay, Cornbread, if you want to time them out for that remark. What you taking, Pumpkin?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Is that right?
Yeah, fine. Yeah, I'm just making sure you're okay.
No.
We got to take care of each other, being nobody else to take care of us.
When you gonna start?
I do. I watch after you all the time.
You do?
You just don't remember it because you remember you're losing memory.
Okay.
You don't remember everything I do for you.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. That's right. The only time he talks on the phone is when he talks to Kathy. Cornbread.
You just keep him out of your mouth.
He wrote it down there. He said, I'm talking to the computer, not the phone. The only time I talk to the phone is when I'm talking to Kathy. See, now you just got my ass whipped again there, Cornbread. You think she's amazing? You got to try living with her. I know she's amazing. Yeah, ad coming up in 55 seconds. Anyways, we are still in the running for the other storage unit. So Got 4 days, 11 hours, and 35 minutes. Oh. Morning, Mr. Mock. Beautiful day today. 57 degrees already.
Tomorrow it's only gonna be 30.
I know.
30 for the low.
I know. You're gonna have to get me out a great big pot and start making some chili.
And make all the time.
Oh yeah? Well, put a link in the chat. I'll have to watch them. It says I'm already subscribed, so it must have been another channel you had. You just changed the name on it, huh? There, I just, now I get a notification when they all come up. Oh. Okay. Right. Well, we have a thing here on Facebook. One of the people here, they do the jail report. Ghost Riders, how are you doing, man? It's been a while. I thought you got lost. How have you been? I'm fine. Finer than frog's hair split 4 ways. I'm looking lovely as ever. Just ask me, I'll tell you. In the news today, people that weren't arrested. Not so far. I thought I was going to have my new kneecap replaced, but I went to the doctors the other day and they said, "What'd you do to it?" I said, "Nothing. I don't know what was going on with it. A couple of weeks ago, it just started doing this." And so they took me in for x-rays and they said, "Well, you got arthritis in that kneecap now. Again, that's what it is." I said, "Okay." I said, "Just ice it down. There's nothing we can do for you." said the other one's doing the same thing, but it's not as bad as this one. I know. So. Well, yeah. I have arthritis. I have arthritis all through my body. But when they replaced the kneecap, I had arthritis in the knee. And there was no cushion in there between the joint, and it just hammered that knee. And after they replaced it, they cleaned all the arthritis out and everything, and then they replaced the joint. And so. Yeah, it hurts when I do this, but don't do that. I know. There you go. Yeah, put non-arthritis in, yeah. He did say something, though. You guys remember when I had that giant lump right here a few years ago? Well, that's gone. That thing was very, very painful when I had it. I mean, and that thing, that hurt real bad. And he said, I don't know what you did. I said, well, actually, I was taking medicine for it, and I got rid of it, but I'm not taking that medicine no more. And he said, why is that? I said, because now I've been getting kidney stones. So. The kidney stones, passing them really doesn't hurt that bad. But there's a lot of times that my kidney stones are so big that I can't pass them. So I've had to go in twice and have them blasted. So I put the balls in the nuker. Yeah. So I've had to have them blasted. And I have right now, I have an 18 millimeter kidney stone, and they're not doing nothing with it right now because it's not blocking anything. So. Oh, yeah. Her grandma was the same way. Her grandma could call the doctor and say, hey, I need this and this and this. And the doctor said, okay, what's your symptoms? You have this. Okay, I'll send in a prescription for you. See? Matthew Perry had a doctor like that too. I'm thinking about trying that grounding. Have you guys been checking out that grounding? They probably are. Anyways, it's called grounding or earthing. It's a practice that involves connecting your body to the Earth's natural electrical charge. Some say that grounding can have a number of health benefits, including reducing inflammation. Grounding can help reduce inflammation, which is linked to many disease and pain. Improve sleep. Grounding can help improve sleep quality, calm brain waves, and deepen sleep. Easy stress. Grounding can ease stress. It can improve blood flow, boosting physical healing. Grounding can be practiced by walking barefoot outdoors or by using grounding systems indoors while sleeping or sitting. Just go barefoot. You're right. Just go barefoot. You got an ad coming up in 40 seconds. But they claim ever since modern man has been in rubber-soled shoes, their health has gotten worse because they're not connecting with the Earth's electrical charge. Now, you look at all these, native tribes, in different countries and stuff, guys are 100 years old, they walk around like there's nothing wrong with them. 85 years. I know, but you're still not making contact with the Earth. Send a pair to come out of there. You go, yeah. A pair of flip-flops. But there's grounding sheets, a bed sheet you can buy. You put it on your bed and then you plug it right into the ground plug on your outlet. You don't get a poke or nothing. You don't get no electrical current, but it grounds you to the ground and you sleep on it. I exercise all the time. Every time Trump dances, I dance. I'd take day up. Well, now, Trump's too old to run for president, but Biden isn't. Biden wasn't, okay? But Trump's too old to run for president. Now that's what the Democrats are saying. Now, and Trump's not fit to run for president because he's not mentally capable, not physically capable, or any of that other stuff. But Biden still is. What mirror are they looking in? I think Trump can't wait till the election's over so he can take a day off. He said that yesterday. 14 days left before the election, and she takes a day off. She's lazy. That's what he said. She's lazy.
You gonna jam out?
Huh? Oh, her? Yeah. She bites me again, she's going to have her teeth missing.
You feel sorry for her though.
I don't know what that was. I just got a notification for something. I don't know. Kamala bowls, that's right. Good morning there, hippie chick. You're right. They are between 60 and 79 years old. I mean, them cereal bowls I bought, or Kathy bought for Kevin and Dan.
He is. He says he's sick, but he didn't want to get too far from the girls today. You know, every time he leaves them, he gets a little homesick, I guess. You know, misses them. So he's staying at home. Oh, he's. I don't think he's sick at all. I think he's right now. They're probably playing, you know, Twister or something, lawn checkers. Tried to tell me he hadn't ate in 2 days. I know that's a lie. Huh. Thank you. Well, there you go. It may look like you got a wrench, but you ain't got the wrench. Uh, okay. Now you guys remember,
if you breathe through your nose, you get oxygen to your brain faster. A professor told us that. I have no reason to doubt him. Oh. Tell you what, though, the arthritis is kicking my hiney in my hands, though. They're stiff, they're sore. This right here, you see that knuckle? Look at that. That's what it does when I go to close it. Goes over to the side because of the arthritis in it. I got Vicodin. I got all that stuff. I don't take it. In fact, I got to do pills today. I got to do my 2 weeks supply today. Well, they also say you can spray yourself a WD-40 and that'll help with sticky joints and stuff too. I had some old timers telling me that about 15 years ago, but I just never been the one to try it out. That's, they would take WD-40 and spray it on their knee and then they'd rub it in. So you guys are kidding, right? No? Yeah, I know. And who can afford to go to a baseball game when they're paying $50 million to a player, Use a synthetic oil? Yeah, there you go. It's not man-made. Yeah, it's man-made. I have no idea. Probably 10, 12 bucks. That's what I hear. Go ahead, come on, 35 seconds.
If you guys want a little trick to play on Halloween, get yourself a bunch of onions and some of them, candy apple sticks, and then get you some caramel apple salt or caramel apple stuff or some candy apple stuff and start dipping onions and then set them out for trick or treats. You'll be the hit of the neighborhood. Oh, you probably could. I never. Well, they thought about selling pretzels, but we never did. Well, you can buy the soft pretzels from Costco or Sam's or whatever for like $20 for 36 of them or whatever, or 24 of them. And it comes with salt packets and stuff like that. But you want to buy cups to serve cheese with and stuff like that. So if you sell a pretzel, you want to spritz it down with water after you warm it up. Just use a squirt bottle with spritz it with water, and then you salt it, or you can spray cinnamon, dip it in cinnamon sugar, or if they just want mustard or cheese, you don't spray it whatsoever. Or if they want salt and cheese or whatever, then you do, but there you go, replace it with Brussels sprouts. Yeah, Gordon's has them cheap, you're right. Well, New York has Coney Island, or New Jersey or whatever has a Coney Island out there. Same thing. You got some sunny beaches in that neighborhood? Oh, I bet you do. We have sunny beaches here too. Lots of them. We got so many sunny beaches in this neighborhood, you can't count them all. I'm sure the neighbors are probably calling me a sunny beach. But I don't care what they think.
Some beach, that's right. They're not either. They seek water on Saturday. Somewhere. She's over there sitting there sleeping on the chair by the table. She knows she done wrong. Yeah. Good kitty, yeah. Well, I don't know where it was at, but they tried to close. There's like 200 people in line. And this woman come out and she said, we're closing the polls at 5 o'clock. And somebody spoke up and said, hey, you better get an election judge out here right then. And he said he was like 125 people back. At 5:15, he made it through the door, and there was probably another 50, 60 people behind him, and they were still letting them in. So, you know damn well they're trying to get people not to go vote. Later, Steve. In all honesty, the people in North Carolina ought to remember this. Exactly what they're getting from their government right now. Damn little and damn nothing. There's still people they haven't even rescued yet. Yeah, I'm from the government and I'm here to help. Yeah. Yeah. Run. Well, you seen that? I haven't seen it yet, but they were talking about that Black Hawk helicopter video where they got all these, supplies and stuff sitting there, and this helicopter comes flying in, and he blows all the supplies and stuff all over the place. Let's see if I can find it before we go. There it is. Take a number and wait. You're right. Like I said, I haven't seen it. This will be the first time I've seen it when I watch it. But I seen an interview yesterday where they were talking to somebody from the Pentagon about it, and they weren't happy. So. All right, everybody. I'm going to get out of here. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace. And we will see you tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard. Have a blessed day, everybody. Take care. Yeah, Rick should know all about it.